This is the most important holiday for all Chinese across the globe. Really, people gather together to celebrate with families and their communities. In Canada, this has been celebrated ever since the immigrants came from China. The parade and lion dance and all these other activities. So this was donated to us by the Chinese Freemasons in Victoria.
An organization founded in 1863 in Barkerville out of great need.
BC Gold Rush started in 1858, and a lot of Chinese immigrants came from California directly, and then very soon after that from Hong Kong and Canton. In Barkerville, in the middle of the gold fields, people really need to band together to fight against racism and support each other in the new life here. And later, they became a really strong organization all across Canada. These are the Chinese New Year red envelopes that are very commonly handed out during the Chinese New Year. Red is a really important color in Chinese culture. It shows that festivities and happiness. And these are the booklets of novels from the shops in Victoria's Chinatown. And then they were sold a lot before the Chinese New Year in preparation for people's time off.
Also in the collection, a Canadian Pacific Railway calendar from 1934, an important connection for Chinese immigrants.
It also tells you which CPR ship will be going to Asia. So this is Empress of Asia leaving on the 27th of January in 1934.
There's also a farmer's almanac from Hong Kong filled with fascinating forecasts.
So it says if you were born at the foot of the Yellow Emperor, and if you were female, you would have 2 husbands in this life.
So how did the museum acquire these items?
A lot of them were either preserved by families or they were set aside by the societies that received them.
Or they were discovered as homes or businesses in Chinatown were renovated.
These things actually were found between the walls or in the cellar or wherever that people found them. So this was donated by Out of the Mist Gallery. The owners found it in auction. Lion's Dance was the most important part of the beginning of a Chinatown parade. It was used to expel evil spirits, but also to bring in a new beginning.
This lion's head was used by the Chinese Freemasons in Vancouver.
And this one we have here were partly used to train the youth to do the lion's dance. So the size is considerably smaller than the big ones that we have in our storage. All the connections trans-Pacifically and globally really attest to the Chinese-Canadian contribution to Canada over the 150 years that they've been here.
Chinese New Year festivities continue until February 4th.